Hey guys, Master here, and welcome to another update. Even though this was like a 1 second lag, I don't care. Let's just get right into it. Alright, so there's a lot of things we're gonna go ahead and talk about because, as we all know, that it is now the November update, although people think, oh no, we missed Halloween. No, we have not. We have not missed Halloween. Actually, it's one of the big topics we gotta talk about here. But first, some personal stories that people have been wondering, well, or that I want to talk about. Like, did you know that I almost was never born? Me and my existence is actually 1/8 of a possibility, actually, because I almost never got born ever. There's like 3 bullet points here that I have to talk about. Like, my mother actually had surgery in a certain place that I normally would not talk about on my channel, and I'm not a biologist. My half-sister is, so if you wonder anything about that, you could go talk to my half-sister or my stepsister or whatever. She's a teacher at a college, but not the same, maybe it's the same school district. It's one of the Alamo colleges, but I don't go to that particular one. But yeah, my mother had surgery, and that cut my chances of being born in half. So I'm apparently one of the lucky ones then. I actually almost died before even being born, so that's another half, because I actually it was a lack of oxygen. My face was like when I was born, or when I got taken out, it's like I was like completely blue or something. That's because due to the lack of oxygen, I couldn't breathe. So that was half my life already cut right there, or half my chance of surviving. So I had to stay in the hospital for like quite some time back then. And then the third is I almost actually suffocated, and actually a little bit later when I was 2 to 3 years old, and that's another half of my life gone, or another chance. So I could have died at one of those points, and that would have been horrible. Could you imagine a world without me being here? Could you? Well, I guess it wouldn't really make a difference. The world does go on without me, and I am not that noticed, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, how's this tie into Animal Crossing again? Well, that goes into my second story, which is actually another personal story, and which is the search for love, which I am actually still searching for love, because apparently I've been denied of love ever since high school, and no one really cares about the oddball me. Yeah, me being crazy. I guess I was never really appreciated back then. Oh well, it's sort of awkward. Oh well. Ever since high school, yeah, I've always been the oddball. There's nothing I could have really done. And my camera just decided to whiplash at me. Okay, whatever. And plus everyone was already taken because, you know, I was in a ghetto school, which I will not say on the web. Sorry, but you'll never know what it was. But if you could figure out, because I'm in Texas or something like that, then yeah, good luck trying to figure out which school that was. But that was a horrible high school. And everyone just had like, oh, they had this weird idea. It's like, oh, if you don't have like a girlfriend or something, then you'll be like alone forever, and then something stupid like that. It's like, yeah, and that just made me depressed for like the entire high school life cycle. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was never really good at understanding what love really was or something. And I even had to do research, like how much was love worth and all that, something silly like that. Oh well, that's a weird story. Anyways, you might be wondering, hey, what is this town? This is Tigris. At the Tigris town. Basically what I did was show you around this town, which is apparently full of weeds, as you can tell right away. You don't even have to look around. But this is actually one of the files I forgot to do a transition there, but yeah, this is apparently Anime Play Guy's file. There we go, Anime Play Guy. Anime PG. Because he's PG-13. Of course he is. He's random. He's one of my best friends, actually. Along with some others. But unfortunately they won't be named unless I can actually name their aliases. You know, like Mastime64, he's a good friend of mine. But yes, it's almost, well, I had to search around between the time of midnight and 4 a.m. on this in Tigris, because I was actually searching for something, and this is actually kind of perfect for October, or those like creepy month, where it's coming up to Halloween. And I'm looking for something very odd and very special. That's what I was searching around town for. Anyways, you're gonna be watching Anime PG here, who is currently being played by me. I would put the link in the description, wouldn't I? Well, if you don't know who Anime Play Guy is, he's one of my friends. And there's Tom. Yes, Angry Tom. Good times. So that's it would be a nice little, what was that, reference? If you had both Tom and Jerry, yeah, you can have both in your town, and that's actually kind of good. Tom and Jerry, yeah, that's a good cartoon, actually. I like how Nintendo referenced it. What was I saying? Oh, yes, I was looking for a very special character, which I actually forgot to put in the, of course, I have to re-edit this now. Yay. I will just go ahead and, pause it when I do get a chance. Oh well. That's what I get for being so rushy and being very forgetful. Oh well, I'll just add it into the video. You won't notice it. It'll just have the 3 facts about this special character, and he will be named. But you won't hear my voice, unfortunately. You're gonna have to pause the video and watch it. Oh well. Anyways, oh yeah, I already said my 2 stories, but yeah, if you were ever curious about it, then you can go ahead and continue to ask 2 PM and comment saying like, oh, how sad. It's like, yeah, I'm forever alone, whatever. Yeah, reference. But yes, that is perfect. Now all we can now do is talk about the game, because I know we started very soft and low and all that. It's like, yeah, I'm sorry, it's very, very sad, yes, but then it's gonna pick up and then it'll be shocking, and then all of a sudden it'll go down again. Because it is Halloween, we expect it's either very scary or very sad, so depends on what tragedy you watch. So it all depends. It really does. Anyways, you have seen the tour of Tigris, pretty much. You know, I'll also go ahead and talk about this. I had to when I was transferring this was like a 10 gigabyte file. This entire video, it's like, oh my gosh, I have to edit a 10 gigabyte file. Whatever shall I do? Oh no. That took me a while to edit this, so. And Tengi moved for some reason. And for some reason the villagers keep moving to the left or right even though they're sleeping. Oh yeah, here's the question mark person. And here's the character bio. Probably here. Oh well. Pardon me. And then I just kept walking, saying like, oh, this is Wisp. Yes. Excuse me, sorry to bother you. I could really use a little assistance right now. If you don't mind, I would like your help. 5 spirits have made their way into this village. I'm supposed to collect all by 4 in the morning, or I'm in big trouble. The unibrow will punish me so horribly. Ooh. Could you please catch them with your net? I've seen how good you are at catching insects. Even though I never play this character. I'll give you something in return, of course. Please help me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But yes, now we know what Wisp is. This is Wisp the ghost, everyone. Yep, that's Wisp. Okay, everyone has a good old time with Wisp. Anyways, here's your job description. You have to capture 5 spirits. That's all over your town. So, good luck with that. Anyways. But, he will reward you after doing so you better get those spirits. Gotta get those spirits. Okay. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So we're not playing Ghostbusters. Ah! Anyways, yes, I would totally have some ectoplasmic vacuum or something stupid like that. But, not that it's stupid or anything, it's just I've been playing Luigi's Mansion for too long. But, yes, now we're in search for spirits, and they could literally be anywhere. So, I'll cut to the part where we actually catch one, because going through the village actually takes a while. Alright, so here we are, and catch, it's as simple as catching a bug. Nope, no it's not, it's actually slightly harder, but because there's no shadow. I caught a spirit, it feels so ectoplasmic. Wow, okay, we can feel spirits. Ooh. Now, that's a spirit, that's what it looks like in your inventory, and has a number depending on how many you caught. So let's just go ahead and make a random letter and actually put it in there because I want to mail it to a friend. Because I'm silly like that. It says, you can't mail turnips or living things. Huh? You can't mail turnips or living things. Okay, think about it. A spirit is probably already dead, and it's probably not living. So I'm guessing a spirit is a turnip. Yes, it's a turnip. That's funny. Okay, spirits are turnips because they're not living things. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, so why can't I mail them? Because they're turnips. You can't... I don't even think you can sell them. You can't even sleep with them. If you even go to bed right now while collecting... It's like, yeah, that makes two spirits. If you go to sleep now or save your game, you lose your spirits, by the way. It's like they go away. They fly out of your body like nothing. So I am desperately catching this spirit. So 3 down, 2 to go. Alright, I caught a spirit. This is interesting. In Animal Crossing you can catch spirits. This is like a direct port from the what do you call it? Animal Forest. That's right. So it's like not much changed, and it has some what do you call it? Some Japanese heritage about, sorta. Maybe someone will correct me that why we're collecting spirits and this is not morally wrong. Although it's obviously not morally wrong. We just have to return all those 5 spirits that we just caught. So, while we do that, we're gonna go ahead and find him. I know Wisp is around here somewhere. Anyways, once you do return those 5 spirits, you can have a choice, actually, which he will go ahead and talk about. There he is. Whoa, you did it! You gathered all 5 spirits. But please show them to me. Yes, these are the ones. They're all here. Oh, thank goodness. You really helped me out. Thank you so much. Why don't you tell me what kind of reward you like? Alright, so you get to pull weeds, paint my roof, or give me stuff. So the pull weeds, obvious. Pulls all your weeds for that day. Paint your roof, you can select a color, and the what do you call it? I already forgot. And the gift. You get a gift that's not in your catalog, by the way. So you get a random gift. I can't believe you let me... Oh, sigh. I'll probably be up all night picking weeds. You're a ghost. Jeez. Ghosts need their sleep too, but a promise is a promise. I'll do my best. I'll take care of it. Just give me a few minutes. Maybe we'll meet again. Until then, rest in peace. And then he disappears. Notice you did not pull your weeds right away. To actually get your weeds all pulled, yeah, it's like pulling teeth. To get them all pulled, you're gonna have to actually go home. You can either save or go home. It doesn't matter. But right now I chose like, go home. It's like he said it'll take a few minutes, so we gotta go home anyways. We gotta go home and look at Anime PG's house, and might as well kill a couple of cockroaches here or there, pick up some, and then we'll just go ahead and leave. Yeah, that's great, right? All right. So, as you now have noticed that all the weeds are now pulled, and it is an empty town now, so it's all nice and clean and clear. That's good. So yeah, that's what pull weeds does. If you say paint your roof, he'll say what color, and then you pick a color. Easy. And then it's like, oh, give me an item. It's like, okay, here's a random gift. That's not in your catalog. So I hope it's a painting. Alright, so let's go back to the next day. Welcome to another one of these, and this is still going to be a long update. And I do apologize because it is a long update. I promise to make it shorter next time. But this is like a 30-minute video-ish video thing. And with that being said, there is a lot of things to say. There really is. Like, not from like last week where I said like absolutely nothing. It's like, oh, I'm bored, I'm just going to talk. No. There's a lot of things that went on, so I better talk about a lot of things. Alright, so far we talked about Wisp the Ghost, which is actually very special, and I actually held him off until October, because I could have talked about him at any time. You can find Wisp the Ghost almost any time, really. As long as it's night, which is between midnight and 4 a.m. You just go around town, and I just dropped my index card. Yay, that's perfect. I need my index card, by the way. I mean, there's only like 2 more things to talk about, but come on, jeez. And once you find him, all you gotta do is do what he says, find 5 spirits, and you'll get the gift. Simple. And he's most likely to be found, I did some research, he's most likely to be found during the weekend of Saturday and Sunday at night, midnight through 4 a.m. Although it is rarer, you could still find him at night at almost any time, really. So, even at... I'm not sure about rainy days, though. If it's raining, then you might not see him. And oh yeah, by the way, you have to pick up more candy today, because I think today is the Halloween in this one, so I'm not even sure. But oh well. Oh yeah, and this is Gracie Grace, and it's raining. Oh boy. Not sure if Wisp will actually come when it's raining though, so that one still needs to be researched. And if anyone's an expert here who knows what happens, because I almost got caught in the rain at night, it's like, darn it. So, yeah, that was kind of sad. No Wisp for me. Oh well. I had to yawn. I just woke up this morning. Really, I did. So if any of y'all see, well, if any of y'all see Wisp, let me know, because that's a bad thing. No. Sometimes it's the controller, he says, or the unibrow that gets him in trouble, or whatever gets him in trouble. You gotta listen to him and help him. Anyways, you could have actually seen him in the first day of January if you wanted to. You can actually do this, like I said, a million times, anytime. And that should be it about Wisp, the ghost. I mean, all I got was like a grape shirt from Gracie, but that's not really... I already got a grape shirt. Okay. And my camera's giving me whiplash. And anyways, I have noticed that, the world just got a little bit redder. Yeah, normally it's like, you know what, so far in Animal Crossing we have seen the grass of every single color. We've seen the grass white, that means covered by snow. We have seen it yellow. That was fall, like, yesterday. That was yellowish, orange, and ish. That was on that spectrum. This is the more redder spectrum. This is what we're gonna see for the thing, because it looks, in this light, it is afternoon, so in that light it looks a little bit very red. Just saying. Oh man, my voice is running out, even though I just started talking. Oh, stretch. Yawn. Commentary, yeah. I used to do commentary for 3 hours straight without tiring. I'm gonna have to get back into that habit. Oh well. It's not like we're playing Spyro or anything. See, this is the scene where it's like very, very red. Oh my gosh, I'm also wearing a red shirt, so I blend in nice and perfectly. Good times, good times. Even the cherries are hard to see in that tree. Oh, come on. So that day wasn't the Halloween. This is the Halloween day. This is the 31st. Oh boy. We're gonna be talking about the gimmick of Halloween. Oh boy, I can't wait. Well, here we go. Here we go. Get ready for this, because you can't avoid it. I mean, if you're this excited for Halloween as much as I am, then congratulations. Here we go. We're gonna jump right into it. I mean, I hope you've been collecting a bunch of candy, like I have. So if you have not been getting candy, then you might be screwed in Halloween. Just saying. If you really need candy, you know that. Just to keep the ghouls away. I don't know the history about Halloween that much, but I know that back when it all started was 1600s, no, maybe even later, 1400s, 1300s, somewhere in Europe. Meanwhile, in Europe, is someone talking about us? Yes, we're talking about Europe, guys. Okay, so I think it started in Europe. I'm pretty sure. I'm 79% sure. That's close to 80% that it's all started in Europe. That it was like All Hallows Eve or something like that, which is the day before November 1st, and it apparently morphed into Halloween. And as you can see from my home, I've been stockpiling candy, and candy, and candy, and candy. So, yes, I decided to grab a shirt that I don't really care about. Everyone, get in costume to Halloween festivities are about to begin. That's a hard word to say, even in English, and English is my my native language. Yeah, it's not that easy. So it's Halloween. Here's the gimmick: don't carry any items except for candy, or you be screwed and might lose a golden tool. Right away, I got a trick-or-treat invitations from Buck saying like, trick or treat, now give me some candy, yes, if you know what's good for you. And I was like, of course I got candy. Here you go, buddy. Here's a piece of candy. But here's the problem. Awesome, yes, thanks. Yeah, you give him candy, but nothing now happens. Oh well, once you leave that acre and come back, he's gonna bug you more for it. So it's like, careful. Now, here's the goal. We have to find a very, very special character that I also forgot his bio to put on here, which I will also put on here. It'll just make me quiet. And if you know he came out of the door, you don't trust them. And if they're running towards you, don't trust them. They are not the special character you're looking for. They're just dressed like him. I think we're looking for Jack. Jack the King of Halloween, or Caesar, or whatever. Whatever his face is. We're still looking for him. Etc., etc., etc. You know, I could always pull out that bio thing and just read from it. Alright, so what you gotta do is run around town. You run around town finding Jack. Yeah, no, he is not Jack. He runs to you. If he runs to you, I know. Yeah, it's really hard to tell because Jack also runs, but he doesn't run towards you. He's not the one that's chasing you for candy. You gotta wait for that. You gotta, like, let him walk around first. And then if he doesn't bite you, you know, if he doesn't hit you with that pumpkin on his head and, you know, headbutt you, you know, stuff like that. Yeah, only Officer Copper wouldn't wear a costume. Actually, that is his costume. No. So that's something stupid. Yeah, you're looking for Jack. Someone that doesn't chase you all day. Or all night, excuse me. So it took me a while. You might as well get a tour around Halloween Day in Animal Crossing, because, yeah, this is great. Everything looks red, and it's like it's dark and creepy, you know, oh my gosh. But yes, that's me moving around. It's actually quite harder than what it looks, right? Because you gotta learn how to evade. This is a new dynamic of Animal Crossing. You gotta learn how to avoid villagers. Yeah, that's right. Avoid the villagers who are dressed up like Jack. Whew, not easy, I tell you, because sometimes it might eat up all your candy, and you don't want that happening. And if you know those villagers are excited, that's not him. So, eventually in this video I will show you what happens when you don't give them candy and when they start playing tricks on you. But for now, we're just going to go ahead and have a tour around town. And I don't know what Bob is doing. Bob is being stupid, even though he's like my favorite villager of all time. Bob's awesome. He gave me free fruit. Come on, he gave me free peaches. I'm happy. Sometimes he just acts stupid. It's like, okay, I'm behind a house, he'll never get me. And he tricked me once. Because I was not expecting him to be behind a house, and he was just being stupid behind a house, saying like, I'll get him. I'll get a master. I know what's good for him. He'll give me that candy. And look, this one is not Jack though, so here we go. He doesn't run towards me. I don't think he even has the energy to run towards me. So here we go. Well, young game master, did anyone play any tricks on you, or did you bribe them with treats? It's Halloween, so everyone in town is all worked up over the mere thought of candy. You better, since it is Halloween, I have a treat for you. What? A treat? It's Katrina's tent. This is what I think of when I think of Halloween. It captures a spooky moment. Not that it'll protect you from anyone who wants to play tricks on you. Yeah, that's tour timer for you. Creepy old man laugh. Gotta be careful when you come to this acre too, because sometimes Buck will get you. It's like, oh, I'm at this bottom corner, and Murphy got me here. So it's like, darn it, you gotta be more careful, or you'll lose all your candy. And I wanted to keep that Katrina tent, so no one's gonna make me lose it. Not risking that. Alright, so now we got two villagers in the acre, so we gotta avoid that acre. Yeah, you gotta map out the acres before you run into them. I mean, you could like test them out, like, oh, I jump into this acre and then jump out again. But if you're between two villagers, you're kind of screwed. Alright. Enough about that. Alright. I don't know how long I can keep talking. Oh my gosh. This is a long video. This is a very big video file. 30 minutes is kind of huge, alright, for just a small edit, alright. I had to cut out like 10 minutes of it. It used to be like 47 minutes. And I'm not making it 47 minutes. No. It'll be like 32 minutes or 36 minutes or somewhere around there. But every time you go inside a house, the villagers also move. You gotta be careful. Even, you know what, I went to Dominic's shop saying like, oh, this could be like a safe place. But then I realized he's still doing a raffle. Yes. Oh my gosh, I have a big headache. Okay, so, hey, Master's still here. We're not leaving this video yet. We're still doing Halloween, and we still got lots of things to do. Alright, so I was like, come on, where is Jack? It's like, oh my gosh, this is taking me a while. Big ol' yawn, yeah! So I found someone, it's like, oh, I thought it was a villager. No, it's not. That has to be him. He's not Tortimer. So, trick or treat. Ho 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 ho! How did you know I was the true Jack, King of Halloween? Well, now that you have found me, you've got candy, right? Sure I do. Yeah, thank you. Bird chirping in the background. Of course, only a fool would dare go out on Halloween without some candy. But still, it pleases me. You have earned a reward for your kindness, my child. Here, take this. See? Good things happen when you give me candy. If you want a rare item, come to me, Jack. I only come around once a year after all. Well, see you. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's Jack. Halloween is my kind of party. Oh, you having a good time? Yep, that's Jack. Jack is awesome, by the way. I might as well put up his bio right here. Might as well. See, Jack is awesome. Jack does 3 things that I can't read right now because I don't have the bios out. But oh well. That's perfectly fine. Anyways, you read him, and this is another Jack. This is Jack. How did you know it was me? Obviously, because you're not running towards me, and I'm willing to give you candy. Yeah, thank you. Of course, only a fool would dare go out in Halloween without any candy. And this is why I stockpile candy, because you can get a lot of rare items and you can make a lot of money real fast. Not only that, you can also raise the HRA score, as you have also seen from my previous video. So these are all the successful times I found Jack. You're going to watch those now. And this actually took longer than what you think it is. It's not instantaneous. Sometimes I see him in 1 or 2 acres lair. Yeah, Angelic Lair is a good anime, by the way. I watched it since I was younger. Anyways, that's not the point. Sometimes he will be like 2 acres later, and then you would find him. It's like, oh, I found him, and it's like, oh my gosh. But then it's like, okay, I went around town like 3 times, and I did not find him. And this is Stella. It's like, oh, I don't have any. Sorry. I'm gonna show this to my my viewers. So the villager will be said like, oh, so you won't give me treats? Then I've got a little treat for you, budding. Budding. I can't say I didn't warn you. It's too late for regrets now. Okay, so you get 3 different types of tricks on you when you say no or when you don't give candy. The first one is the more common one. Your clothes change, so you lose what you were wearing. So if you had a rare shirt, that can be bad. Especially if you got it from Gracie Grace. Good thing that didn't happen. Although I should put it in my inventory. It is the rags, of course. The shirt you got. So I can always put it in my inventory to see what it looked like. But yeah, you get rags. There's also 2 more, and those are actually items. They're not special items like Jack has, but they are... You could say they're special items in a way that you only get them in Halloween, but they're not rare. They're actually kind of common. Jack gives you spooky furniture, while the tricks from the villagers actually give you... What was it? Trick items. I'm sorry, I'm just stretching. Doing commentary for this long really makes me tired. You get the Jack-in-the-Box and the Jack-o'-lantern. Those are actually tricks against you, and actually, if you don't give the villager candy, it's just gonna end up bad. And I'll change one of your items into a trick item. So if you had a special item, like a golden axe, or a golden fishing rod, or a golden nets, and maybe a golden shovel, because sometimes you can always get that, then you'll lose it. So that's why I put them up, put it at your house. Don't bother at all taking it out of your house on Halloween. No, don't. Just don't take any rare item out of your house. If you find a rare item, keep it in your house until Halloween is over. Please. I beg of you. Alright, you can see 2 different animations when your character gets tricked. Alright, so on the first one, he goes like, oh my gosh, oh, something's happening to me. That's when your clothes change. And that's when his arms are waving around and he's like, oh my gosh, something's happening to me. But the other trick is what he doesn't feel. And it's just purple mist around him. I mean, purple mist happens around him whether or not he goes crazy. But if he doesn't go crazy, then of course... Oh yeah, even if you give him like the wrong item, like... What the... This isn't candy! I'll get you for this, and yep. Yeah, you can tell his weird animation got his clothes changed into rags. But yeah, if he doesn't do that animation, he's gonna be like, okay, one of my items just got changed, but it's random. You don't know which item got changed, so... And I hate it when they change my candy into furniture. Jeez. Stop changing my candy. It's like I'm giving you free candy and yet I'm trading it for an item. Don't worry. The good thing is I have a basement full of candy. We're good. I think that's good enough. And oh yeah, by the way, for people talking in the background, this happens every time I do a long video like this. But it's Halloween. What can I do? Oh yeah, and Jack can be seen right there. And it forces villagers to stop. That way they aren't prepared to, you know, take your candy away. Oh, that's a good thing. See, that's Jack, and the other one is actually a villager who's about to chase me right now, so I better run. That's actually kind of smart. So Jack can be anywhere in the town. That's what I forgot to mention. He could be on cliffs. He can be in the same acre as a villager. There could be 2 villagers in the same acre that could chase you for candy. There's a lot of things that can go on. He can be in landmarks. He can be... The only place that Jack cannot be is actually... And if I can scream louder than what my father is screaming in the background for, his villagers and Jack cannot be on your home acre. That's the acre with the 4 players, and I'm pretty sure that the villagers have not come here, and if they have, then that would have screwed me to death. That's why I'm dropping items on the ground. This is actually a good tactic right now. You can drop items on the ground so they won't be changed. Villagers don't pick up items on the ground, and that's a good thing. I'm not sure about New Leaf if they pick them up or not, but yeah, that would be kind of bad. It's like, oh, look, a furniture, and the villager picks it up. It's like, oh, come on. And that's when you start a new tactic called burying your items, like I always do. I bury my items behind my house because I couldn't fit everything. I even put a bird cage in the ground. It's like, yeah, that's animal cruelty right there. And Animal Crossing. That's a creepypasta. Oh my gosh, and they were really fighting it back there. Okay, this is like perfectly fitting for Halloween right now. I'm running out of voice. They start talking, and I'm like, darn it. As much as I love drama, I cannot interrupt the video. I must go straight in without pausing the video or it will all go desynced. Oh well. Anyways, it's almost over, by the way, so don't worry. And Buck is like chasing me real good right now. So some of the villagers actually got me real good. Like I said back then, Bob got me behind a house. Buck got me in a corner, which I happened to be just walking by, and oh look, this is a corner, no villager's gonna be here, and lo and behold, a villager fell from the cliff and got me. I don't know how that happened. I swear, Halloween is weird, but fun at the same time. It's like you're playing a stealth game, and you're running from people who are your friends. It's actually quite fun, actually. You should give it a try. It's like, and I'll go ahead and show you all the furniture we got so far, except for one furniture that I actually got later, which is called the lamp. But we got everything here. You're gonna watch Monkey Logic actually put all that into his house, actually. I haven't never actually got time to actually put a bunch of furniture in people's houses, but I will do that soon, actually. So, and I crushed 2 cockroaches with 1 furniture piece. That should be a trophy right there. Oh well. Not that, never mind. It was a reference. I'm just tired. Oh boy. I got a clock. It's a school day today. I'm tired. Whatever. Wait a minute. It's a day off. What am I talking about? Oh my gosh. This is... I forgot to tell you guys that on my interview time, when I was doing that for the class or something stupid like that, I had 1 day to interview, 2 days to observe, and 1 day to have a day off, actually. So this is my day off. Although, as you can tell, I'm tired of talking. If I'm taking these long breaks, yeah, it's don't worry, the video's almost over. That's a good thing. Anyways, yeah, this is a trick item over there. That's the Jack-in-Box over there, yes. Now I'm just talking in a couple of bursts. You know what? If I had my water right now, I would be like, yay. But I'm just gonna go ahead and relax. And don't worry, the jack-o'-lantern don't turn on. As you can tell from my bad English, I can't talk right. I feel like my brain is about to explode here. I miss doing this, but then again, it's so tiring, and I couldn't even figure out where I'm gonna put this stupid wardrobe. Maybe I shouldn't talk at all. That would be great. So I thought, yeah, that's gonna block the chair. So I thought, yeah, I'm gonna put it right there. So that's Halloween, guys. See ya and goodbye. Hey, Master was signing out. This is a long update. I got so used to talking for 30 minutes or less that I can't do hour walkthroughs, hour recordings without having my brain to burst. But that was a lot of information. I talked about Halloween, I talked about how the environment got redder, and yeah. I talked about almost everything I always needed to talk about. Oh no, there's another thing I have to talk about. Hey guys, it's starting to snow. You start seeing snow on November 1st. In Animal Crossing, apparently. I remember back in Texas where there was sometimes it was snowing, and man, I actually picked up some snow there. There was a slight frost or something like that. I was actually kind of happy. It's like the first time we actually get to see snow in San Antonio over here. That's actually kind of cool. But yes, if it rains in November, it's snowing. And you're going to see a lot of that. So congratulations on making it this far. We have 1 more month to go. Actually, if you're watching this, it's 2 more months. 2 more months. 2 more months. Okay, we can stop with the chant, alright? I got lazy one day and I stopped talking to Jack, and I have all this candy to sell now. I have so much candy. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna be lazy on my chair now. Thanks. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. And yes, you could even eat candy, yes. I have so much candy, I can eat candy. That should be it, guys. I'm Master signing out. Have a good day. You can comment, PM, subscribe, whatever. I hope you enjoyed this update. This particular update talked about 2 of my personal stories, which is like how I almost never got born, and my search for love, which I'm still single, by the way, up to this point of October 2013. But if you are interested, go ahead and yeah, you can even PM and comment that if you so wish to. But I'm not recommending that, even though I am forever alone. But that's another subject. Anyway, see you guys. I'm Master signing out. Have a great day. You can comment, PM, subscribe, whatever, like, fave, and this is Gulliver. See you guys. I'm Master signing out. Have a good day. I talked about 2 personal stories. I also talked about Whisk the Ghost, Halloween, and how the town got redder, and it's snowing. Oh boy, we even talked about Jack. We talked about their bios, and it's like, well, you get to see their bios. I didn't really talk about them. That means I had to pause there in the video, and this is what Jack really is. So, there you go. Now you know. I'm tired. See you guys. I'm going to go ahead and go sleep on my day off. So good night. Have a good day. Amos signing out. Magic bananas. I can't believe I made it through 40 minutes of this. Anyways, hey guys, have a good day. Whew, that was actually kind of fun. And long, but fun. 40 minutes! I did it. See you guys. Have a good one. And here's today's item that I got from Gulliver. Here are the fish and bugs you can catch this month. Here is this week's code.